Welcome to the first episode of the Tolerable Podcast with me and Levi.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm Landon. I run the channel, Landosh. I don't know if there's really going to be anybody listening that doesn't watch the channel, but if you don't know, or if you are just sitting in the room with someone that is listening to it and actually knows who we are and you just have no idea, I'm Landon. I run a vlog channel called Landosh, and this is my friend Levi, who is on it a lot and basically is my entire channel
Yes, I'm
at
always
this point. So, yeah, this is basically a podcast that we're starting so that we can just give you like insights as to like behind the scenes, I guess, and it's just really life in general, but that's probably what it's mainly going to be about. Let's be fair. I have to give background. You can't start doing that.
Let's
I have
start
to
out.
give background.
Let's start out with talking about what we're doing after this. No,
What? No, they don't care. We're going to Waffle House, yes, but
man, I'm
they
excited.
don't
for
care
me some,
about that.
I'm excited for me some waffles now. I don't know about you, man.
Yeah, do you want to explain the coupon things? Because I feel like someone would find that interesting.
Yeah, man. You see, Waffle House has this thing where if you sign up for their club and all, they'll send you random coupons at random points in time.
What is this voice you're putting on? What are you doing?
No, but yeah, Waffle House has this thing where you can go and get some coupons now. You sign up for the regulars club, yeah, and they'll randomly send you some coupons. And they don't have any like barcodes or codes or anything that would tell the server that you made copies. So literally just Google Waffle House coupon. And there we got free order of hash browns with up to 2 toppings. Got free bacon, a free waffle.
Okay, yeah, basically you just Photoshop your name onto
small
it.
slice of pie. But yeah, that was where I was getting to. So you got two things you got to Photoshop, and you can do this with MS Paint. You just take the expiration date and you change it to a relevant date that's not 20,000 years ahead of time. Makes sense. They usually expire within 3 months. So do something that's relevant to that. And usually they have beside it, exclusive offer for, this one says Susan Connors. And so you would put your name there, but you could actually get away with just completely whiting the exclusive offer thing out and just have the expiration date on there to make it.
Yeah, it's not really that hard to change your name though, so it changed the name, so I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's what he does pretty much every time, and then we get free stuff every time we go. So,
which is not often. So
yeah, which is not often, and I've actually never been with you when we did that. I've been to Waffle House with you. I've just never been when you did that. So,
yeah.
And I've never done it myself, but he has before, and he says it works, so I trust him. But anyways, so the first thing I want to get into is, Levi, you did not tell me until like 2 days ago that you actually have an office. Okay, so Levi works at a local college that we have in our town, and he does a bunch of tech stuff. I don't know, what do you even do here?
I am my official job title is I am the IT technician, which is information technology technician.
Oh, he just picked up a name tag he has sitting on his desk, and he was showing it to the camera that's not there.
But I am an IT technician at our college, and I manage the GED program. So, all the people who dropped out of high school and now they're like regretting their decisions, and then you go to GED. Well, thank you. You're supplying my paycheck.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know you worked with the GED program because I have a friend whose mom obviously works. You know who I'm talking. Well, I mean, shout out Cameron. I mean, I don't know if you're listening to this or not, but like,
I mean, I told you about that. I
didn't know you worked with GED. Yeah, I know you were in her office, but like, I didn't know that you worked in GED specifically. Yeah. I just figured you did stuff around the campus. I am specifically the technician
for the GED program.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know you did stuff specifically for GED. That's cool. But yeah, you didn't tell me until like 2 days ago that you actually have your own office.
Yeah, and then like tonight he learned I have another office. I actually have 2 offices. This is my first office, of course, that we're in. It's got pretty good acoustics and no cameras. The other office is next to a server room, which is quite loud and has cameras because server room.
Yeah, I haven't seen the other office yet, but I trust him that it's there.
It is. It's actually they just built it. Despite the fact it is in an old building, they just remodeled it, I guess I would say. But yes.
Anyways, so yeah, you didn't tell me until 2 days ago that this was even a thing. So I was trying to figure out where we could do this podcast because I didn't want to do it at Mom's house because it's very echoey in my room and
Mom.
like, yeah, and the walls are paper thin and stuff like that. We just can't be quite as loud in there. It's 11:38 p.m. right now, so like most of the time when we do this is probably going to be late at night. Yeah. So that's not an option.
This is a nice place.
This is a nice place. I was scrambling trying to find a place that we could do this, and then he just mentioned my office, and I was like, "What office?" And then you were like, "My office," and I was wanting to kill you because you had never told me about this because
we did some Google Duo voice chatting, just testing it out and other Snapchat things, and I've snapped you.
Yeah, but like I said, I didn't know that this was specifically your office. Yes. Like, I just figured it was just a common workspace. That, but anyways, yeah.
This is where I sit.
We're in his office right now. Yeah. That's interesting. This is the first time I've ever seen it, and it's pretty great. I mean, nothing special.
It's a closet.
Yeah, it's a closet, basically, but, like, it's still fine. You'll see it in the vlog.
It's a closet with a desk.
Yeah, Done. You'll see it in the vlog sometime. If it's not already, I don't know when this podcast is going up. I have no idea when I'll get a chance to edit it or do whatever to it.
Speaking of timing when things are coming up...
Oh, yeah. So you've got a trip planned for this week.
Indeed, I do.
And this podcast will be going up after that, so we can talk about it here.
It doesn't matter. There's no way you can edit it in time anyways, you know? I mean, I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, you're leaving tomorrow. And all right, so tell them what you're doing.
So basically, Kelsey, my girlfriend, is her birthday. Yes, it's Monday, actually, her birthday is. And I was talking with her.
And basically, she lives in New Jersey.
Yes.
And we're in Georgia. Yes. So this poses a problem.
Yes, so I talked with her aunt, who she lives with. And she's like, you should totally come. And I was like, yeah, I was totally thinking about it and glad you called me and whatnot. But so we got it all sorted out. So now I get to go over there. And we looked at it a few times. Like, I was going to leave like Monday and get there Monday.
And you're not explaining the point. Like, you're surprising her, in other words. She doesn't know you're coming. Did you say that, or I just missed it?
I'm getting there. I don't know.
Okay, you started talking about, like, travel plans and stuff, and I was like, what? You didn't explain that you were surprising her.
It's pretty much, it's her birthday, and I'm surprising her by visiting her.
Yeah, and she doesn't know you're coming. So.
Yeah, she doesn't know I'm going to go. And she actually thinks I have a package. I've told her that there's a package coming for her because she keeps asking. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kelsey, you're literally
because we know you're listening to this.
You're literally ruining it. It's so hard. Like having to tell you, the package is gonna be there. Last night she's like, when's it gonna be here? Tell me when it's gonna be here.
She's probably sitting there laughing her ass off right now listening to this.
Well, and I'm like, and so I get on my computer and I like very loudly type on my keyboard. Oh, let me just pull up the package information.
Let me just turn the compression up so you can hear that, Oh yeah, of course, yes.
She's like, yeah, so let me show you a package. And I was like, so did they deliver the last package I sent you on Saturday? She's like, I don't know, whatever. It says it's gonna be there Monday, which is her birthday. So I'm like, perfect timing. Yeah.
So what day are you getting there? Are you
Saturday? I could have said Saturday, but that I don't want to give like any hints that I'm coming. Like trying no hints, zero at all.
Yeah.
And she keeps begging me to like, please come here.
So the package is gonna get there earlier than expected. In other words.
Yep.
Yeah.
And not by UPS.
And not by UPS.
By Spirit Airlines.
It's getting airmailed. Yeah. So that's happening. So I won't have you for like a week to shoot with. So I'm sitting over here wondering what I'm going to do with myself, as I did last trip. And we were talking about this on the way over here. And
you would like to bombard in my my peaceful place.
See, this is why I wish I had money so that I could like
fly with me.
But no, not fly with you, but like
drive to the airport.
Yeah, like the day after you go up there, I could like fly up there myself and like just bombard your entire trip and just ruin it for you. I would love to do those kind of things, but I don't have money to do that. So yeah, I'm pretty broke. So that's a problem. I don't know how this got into me talking about my money problems.
Well, you know what can fix your money problems, your upload schedules. You see,
if you're just reading the topics list, it's just blatantly obvious that you're reading the topics list at this point. You do realize this wasn't in any particular order. I was gonna jump around. A thing that you bring up to me all the time, whenever I mention anything about my upload schedule, about how I upload at 3 p.m. and most of the time I try to make it a Friday, you just don't understand why I need an upload schedule and why people need upload schedules.
Look, I am like Linus. Okay, there's no way.
And by that he means Linus Tech Tips.
There's no way he has upload schedule because it's weird. I want more Linus videos. So as soon as he got one, man, post it on your YouTube channel, man. I would just be so excited to watch that video. It was the same way with Landon, like Landoge vlogs,
So this is when it was random, or is this when when I had an upload schedule?
No, I'm just relating it to like the fact that like a channel like my personal YouTube taste.
Yeah,
I can never find anything to watch on YouTube. So if you would just upload your video like as soon as it's ready to, like as soon as it's done rendering at 3 a.m. in the morning, voila, I have something to do. I can watch. There's some content for me to watch, but you wait, especially Friday. I gotta wait 2 days now if you just finished it Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing that I'm gonna stop doing is like rendering a video multiple days before and then waiting it multiple days, because then I find myself not having anything to do for those other 2 days, and that is annoying.
But yeah, you have so much footage. You could have so many vlogs, but you limit yourself with a stupid upload schedule that you
it's so that I'm not going insane as well, because.
Just
usually it does
5 new Landoge videos.
Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen. But okay, the reason upload schedules are so important, and I've tried to explain this to you and you just don't understand. So I don't exactly expect you to understand this at this point, but I'm gonna explain it again anyways. Okay, so the reason upload schedules are so important, for me anyways, is so that once I get it uploaded to the channel, and scheduled, that means that I can start hyping that video up, and I can start posting it on social media and on when it's going to be there, so that people can be excited for the video and then go and attack once it's up. Because
that reminds me,
the way YouTube works is that the more interaction when it gets uploaded, or as soon as there's no set time. I think it's the first 24 or 48 hours, but the more interaction, the sooner after it goes public, the more it promotes it after that point. So it's important that the video does well as soon as it gets uploaded, so that YouTube promotes it more in the future. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. And there's other reasons too. It's just so that people know when to expect videos as well.
So I was going to relate that to, how a movie trailer comes out?
Yeah.
And then it's all right, so today, it's April or whatever. And so you get a movie trailer coming this December. It's well, fuck. Why you do that to me? Why?
Yeah.
I'm going to forget. All right, this is what I tell you to all your movie producers that are going to do that crap to me. I'm going to forget about your stupid movie. When I finally remember about it, it'll be on torrenting sites, and I'll just go pirate it. And then you get no money.
Yeah.
So if you want me to be hyped for it, no more than 2 weeks. You get 2 weeks. Release your trailer on everything. Advertise YouTube. Oh, that's great. Let me see that ad. 2 weeks. It's oh, cool. I got enough time. I can schedule that with my bros. We can all go out and see this movie. Now, Landon doesn't watch movies, so he doesn't know about the predicament. But
yeah, I don't have the attention span for movies. Yeah, I'm weird. I'm really weird. The more you listen to this podcast, the more you'll understand how truly weird I am. But yeah, so that's why upload schedules are important. Yes, it would be great if they weren't, because that means I can just put it up whenever, and that's much easier. But if I want the video to do well, I need to have a set.
Me and Logan always had this mindset that we could probably start a YouTube channel.
And I've told you multiple times too, and you never do. Yes, you have a YouTube channel, But really, I feel like I do most of the work on Levi's channel.
You do?
Because
you have shoot your thumbnails.
yeah, like I do all of his thumbnails. I've edited one of his videos at least.
You can't stand when I just say I choose, like, YouTube has 3 thumbnails. I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah, you try to choose one of the default thumbnails, and that is like one of the biggest no-nos that you could possibly have. You're just over there,
bro. Like your flash even goes over the freaking thing. Like they just knew.
Great. Yeah, Small Rig are the boys. Like they're the plug when it comes to. He's messing with my camera, and I have a cage around my camera that has a bunch of mounting holes on it. That was actually a thing that was brought up in my Discord. We'll get to some Discord topics in a minute. Because I got no tweets. I put it all over like Instagram stories and stuff to go tweet me questions, and no one did. So yeah, that's the thing. But all right, so he's talking about my camera. I'll go ahead and like explain what my camera rig is, because I'm sure someone cares. So I have the Sony a6000 with the Sony 1855 f3.5 lens, just the kit lens that comes with older Sony cameras. But like I liked that lens better, and it works better for me, so I traded it. I have that, and then I used to use just that, but now I have a tulip lens hood on the front of the lens, and I have a small rig cage, which is, if you don't know what a small rig cage is, you put it, it's basically a metal frame for the camera that has a bunch of mounting holes on it, and you can just mount like anything you could possibly imagine. As long as I don't weigh too much on it. And really, I've never used it to mount things very much. I just use it so that I can get a better grip on it and stuff. And yeah, so that was a topic that was brought up in my Discord. Speaking of Discord, we're going to get into some topics. If you're not already in my Discord, the link will be in the description. Come join. There's a channel called #podcast that you can suggest topics and just ask questions about anything, really. Mainly vlog related stuff, preferably, because like that's kind of what this podcast is for, but really anything, it doesn't matter. But you can ask questions or suggest podcast topics. Oh, or you can tweet with the hashtag, let me go check and see whether I said Tolerable Podcast or the Tolerable Podcast. I can't remember. Okay, yeah, it's #Tolerable Podcast. So if you have a question or a topic suggestion or just anything podcast related, then you can go on Twitter and tweet me at or with the #Tolerable Podcast. Not the Tolerable Podcast, because I won't see it if you add a the. So make sure it's #Tolerable Podcast. Yeah, okay, cool. But if you don't have Discord, or if you're too lazy to get on Discord, then you can do that. I
didn't know I came up with that name.
Yeah, Levi did come up with a podcast name. That was so important to everyone's existence as to who came up with the name. Wow. Here's an interesting one, and I have no earthly idea how to answer it, but this is an interesting one. What's your end goal in life? The thing about me is I basically just live my life day by day. So like I have no idea what 3 days from now is going to entail, rather than like my end goal in life. Cause like my life is just constantly changing and just constantly has so many moving parts that I just have no earthly idea what's going to happen 2 days from now. What I'd love to, my main goal really in the foreseeable future is to figure out how to make YouTube a career. Because that's really all I can see myself doing in life. I don't make sense in the real world.
Now, I wonder, like, what you should, so YouTube clearly is having lots of conflict. Would you consider Floatplane?
Floatplane.
And I feel like Floatplane's not ready for mainstream.
All right, so if you don't know what Floatplane is, it's basically Levi seems to just be a Linus Tech Tips fanboy, so because we've brought him up twice in this podcast, that's great.
Basically, Linus had enough of YouTube, and he said, "Screw it, create my own." That's way better.
Well, not exactly, but it's basically. I don't know if any of you remember, what was it called? It was okay, I don't even remember what it was called, but it's basically a paid service that you can get early access to your favorite content. So pay, let's say $10 a month. I don't know how much it actually is. Say $10 a month, and you can get access to all of these videos a week before they're uploaded to YouTube. Is that basically it?
Yeah, well, so last time you heard of it, it was basically Linus's Floatplane Club. Now, basically, they have converted it into a website that will take over YouTube.
Really? Okay.
And uploaders.
That's a strong claim, but okay. I'm listening.
Because it'll be a better platform. That all these regulations, like YouTube having all these problems, and then no one deals with YouTube's problems.
Yeah.
Floatplane will have a better. Plus, they're based in Canada, so they have different laws.
Okay, so are you saying it's eventually going to be free, or?
Oh, it'll be free, but you can pay like Twitch. You can pay a subscriber in Twitch.
Okay, so
and then you can get like better features, like a kind of in-app purchase.
All right, all right. So basically, what I'm hearing is that
it's a YouTube, but it has a YouTube Red aspect. But the Floatplane Red or Floatplane Club is way better than YouTube Red because you get what you want to see, not.
Yeah, with YouTube Red, you just get a bunch of shitty shows, and you don't. Anyway, so basically what he's saying, what I'm thinking is there's Floatplane as the site, and you get all your content for free. Yeah, sure. But you can pay, and you can get it earlier than what's going to be on regular Floatplane.
A week earlier.
In
most cases.
Yeah. So you can get stuff a week early, and all these other features like
probably
ad-free
exclusive,
and stuff like that.
free, possibly exclusive access like back scene stuff.
Yeah, behind the scenes and stuff like that. So yeah, I can understand that.
Like I said,
I don't see it ever taking over YouTube though.
Yeah, it's not ready for the mainstream public to know about it and try and go to it and try and use it. It's nowhere near ready for that. It's so in alpha right now.
Yeah, but that's like at least a decade away.
They're not rushing any part of it. They are just slowly getting it to where it is perfect.
Yeah.
And then it will take a
I still don't think that'll ever happen, but yeah. Okay. I was about to say Facebook. I hate Facebook. Why was I about to say Facebook?
Why were you going to say Facebook, man?
Okay. Anyway, YouTube is just such a massive platform at this point and a massive part of everyone's life.
Oh my god, my little Tristan, he's so annoying on YouTube, dude, because like
is he listening to this?
He just watches. No, he's like 7.
Oh, okay. All right.
He just watches
so we can talk shit about him. Okay, good.
Watches all the bad YouTubers. All the ones.
Logan Paul?
No.
You were telling me about that. I think you were telling me one time that he was watching Logan Paul.
The ones that just I kind of want to act it out.
The ones that everyone shits on, yeah.
Guys, look at the amazing water. We're gonna do the water bottle challenge today. It's so amazing. And they do the tricks like, oh my god, I just can't believe what happened.
Oh, like Dude Perfect? Like they're doing a bunch of trick shots and stuff that and then they have
this dub music, whatever, really loud and really annoying.
That's Dude Perfect, yeah.
Over that kind of stuff.
The ones that get like 15 million views a video?
And then everyone trying to copy Dude Perfect, but they do a worse job because they do it even worse, and it's just...
Yeah.
So annoying.
Yeah. Dude Perfect have obviously got it going on. Like they are
appealing to all the 7 to 8-year-olds. Or 7, no, whatever it is.
And more. I hear about people at Sly watching Dude Perfect.
Yeah.
Like it seems like everybody watches Dude Perfect but me and you. Or well, I don't want to say that. I don't hear about him that much.
I probably had him recommended and I looked at it and I'm like,
well,
your
I
voice
said him
is
like
really
it's one
annoying,
person.
so I'm just gonna not.
Yeah, but like
and then like I always get this thing when I look at your video and I see it's 10 minutes, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I look at it like, oh, that's gonna be 10 minutes and it's not. I'm like, why not?
I've had a lot of people tell me recently that they want my videos to be shorter.
Why?
And like they feel like it would work better if it were shorter. And I kind of agree with them. Like fast paced, short, those two kind of go together.
You take video, like something's happening, okay? And then you pull another video, okay? Oh, we got to go back to this video. Oh, here's a new video. Oh, we can go back to this first one. Then we can go back to this other one that we were just on, And then, let's go back to the other one we forgot to cut it, And it's just like, do a scene done. Okay, do another scene.
You see, I just feel like that's too boring.
Oh.
I like making it so that people don't know what to expect.
I see.
And I feel like that's a small way to do that. And like they expect something to be over, but then it comes back later in the video. And I just kind of like that. I don't know why. It's just interesting to me.
I always enjoy
to play with
the
people's
end cards.
minds like that. Yeah, the end cards are pretty sick too. I do quite enjoy those. I like my content because pretty much the entire time I'm editing, I'm sitting there smiling to myself. Like this is fucking great. Like this is.
Yeah, I get that way when I edit videos too. It's like especially when I did.
Yeah, but you edit church videos. So someone asked, how do you spend your 24 hours? I feel like yours is more structured, so I'm going to let you answer this, and then I'm going to go into mine.
All right. So, well, my 24 hours depends on what day it is, of course, but it's the same thing every day. It's just, if you know a week, you know my entire schedule. Well, you want to start Monday?
I don't know, I guess.
Monday.
Just any generic day.
Okay.
Just a basic outline.
Get up.
Okay, not that basic.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, like I get up, yeah, and I go, I gotta think a little bit. We can just cut this out. All right. Right. So I'll get up and I'll go to work, and if it's a Monday or a Wednesday, then I work all day, and I don't have lunch. That's why I weigh 110 pounds. If it's a Tuesday,
yeah, that's a common theme between both of us. We need to eat more.
Yeah, no steak. See, we were gonna surprise Kelsey, I think, at our the place she works at. So I'll be getting me some steak.
Where does she work?
Forward to that steakhouse. Logan's. No.
Oh, Logan's Roadhouse.
No, that's not it. Wonder what it's called.
If it's a local place, then I probably won't.
No, it's a steakhouse. It's a chain.
It's a chain. Okay. It doesn't matter, but like, yeah, okay. You really want to take her where she works for her birthday?
No, I'm gonna walk in while she's working.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right, I figured you were just gonna like show up at her house or something.
Oh no. Well, I was, but then her person was like, "We should totally surprise her at work." I'm like, "Okay, that works." But also, she gets 50% off, and I'm like, 50% off some steak? Yes.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Well, you're about to give me some.
You already know what the fuck going on. Okay. All right. That makes sense. All right. So, yeah.
But all right, it's just my days are so weird. So, Mondays and Wednesdays, I work all day. I go home. Done. Day is done. Tuesdays. Get up.
And then a lot of times I just ruin that.
Yeah. Tuesdays and Thursdays you get up, you go to college at 8:30, and then you leave, and all right, you go to college, then you go to Walmart, and then you go to Barnett's, and then you get lunch, and then you go to college, and then you go probably back to Walmart, and then you go to work, and then you go home. Those Tuesdays and Thursdays.
This is boring. Okay. So
But Fridays.
Oh yes, Fridays, of course. Yes.
You go to work you go to college until 12 o'clock. Work, college, and then you go to Barnett's after that, and then you go home. And I have a boring life.
Well, unless it is this Friday, or well, now it is Saturday because it is 12:14.
All of this week, my week is consisted of everything I just said, based on the following day, and then after you're done at work, go to church. Get home at 10 o'clock at night.
All right, so instead of explaining my 24 hours...
Next meme!
Instead of explaining my 24 hours, I feel like it's going to be more interesting to, like, explain the process. Because my entire life consists of work. And by work, I don't mean the traditional job, I mean YouTube.
This is what I
because I do feel like it's kind of a job at this point. I just get very, very underpaid.
We're talking pennies by the hour at the minute.
Yeah, so like, I don't get paid very well, but it's very, very fun, so I do it.
But is it rewarding?
I feel like it's kind of a job at this point.
But is it
people
rewarding?
Expect me to what?
But is it rewarding?
It's highly rewarding
Highly
because it makes it so that I'm not constantly bored as fuck. And then second, because I wouldn't know what to do with my life if I didn't have this going for me. Because like the entire reason I started was just because I was bored and I didn't have anything to do with my life. So I was just like, this is a thing. This is back when I did gaming. Like, this is a thing that people are doing with their life. This could potentially go somewhere if I put like all of my effort into it, which I wasn't planning on doing at the time. I was just kind of seeing where this could go. And
Nostalgia
it was just like,
hit, man.
I'm doing this more and I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. I'm going to put more time into this. And then wow, this is getting very fun.
Man,
okay.
Nostalgia just hit me then. And it just took me back to the first time I
First
walked
vlog?
into Landon's room, and this boy has
yeah.
the green screen with the Cars blanket blacking out the back, which made perfect sense. I'd be like, yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, so they don't know what you mean by that. All right, so I had my green screen hung up on a PVC pipe screwed to the ceiling.
And this dude had like maybe 12 inches of chair space.
Yeah, and I didn't have very much space at all. Which I kind of preferred it that way because I like small spaces. That's why I don't mind bus seats so much, is because like I can like scrunch up my knees and on the back of the seat and like just be comfortable. Like I can just curl up into a ball and it's fine. I love it. But I like small spaces. But anyways, so what he's talking about with the Cars blanket, my green screen didn't block out light very well. So there was a window behind it that during the day, it would just, all the light, or a lot of it would just shine through and just ruin the lighting. So I had to put something behind it in order to block the light out. So I didn't really have another blanket other than this old Cars themed blanket.
Which themed the color blue, which is a very dark color.
Yeah, and it was a
very dark blue.
A little bit lighter than navy blue, but still pretty around that, really. And then I had a bunch of cars all over it, but like, so that didn't really matter very much. But, you know, and it worked. It worked great. For the most part. There was still a little bit, but like not really. It worked. It worked fine. But yeah, so that's what he meant by the Cars blanket.
And the white and red disc.
Yeah, that shitty white and red desk that I actually still have in my room, and it's just piled with stuff on it.
Yes, let's talk about organization.
Fuck. This boy is about to roast me so hard, and I have it coming. Meme review.
Man. Yeah, he must like tight space, man. It's like you can't move around nowhere in the room, man. It can't even.
My room is so messy. I need to do something with it, but I'm just so caught up in YouTube stuff all the time. It's like anytime I try and like do anything like cleaning or anything of the sort, it's just like I want to go edit. Okay, let's go edit. Okay, cool. All right. Oh wow, I'm hitting render. Okay, it's 2:00 in the morning. What the fuck did I just do with my entire afternoon?
Dude, editing is a zone. You gotta know about that. Like,
yeah.
If anyone knows, man, you do. And when I edit, man, it's just you gotta get in. If you can't get in the zone, man, it just becomes kind of boring. But once you get in that zone of editing,
yeah, like the zone is a very important component in.
Because you start getting excited about what you're doing, and then you keep getting ideas of how to edit it, and you're like, "Yes, this is great."
Yeah. But like, I'll start editing at like 8 p.m. Well, a little bit around that, or a little bit after that, because that's about when I get my shower. So, like, I'd say around 9, sometimes 10.
And there we go, another hour of his 24 hours. Shower at 8 p.m.
Yeah. But yeah, usually around like 9 or 10 I'll start editing, and then it'll feel like 30 minutes goes by and all of a sudden it's 2 a.m. So yeah. That's about I most of the time can get an entire video edited in one night. Now, if I'm doing something extremely complicated for one part, or if I'm just making it extremely long, like if it's like, I'd say if it's too much over 10 minutes, it usually takes me a couple of nights.
Now I gotta say I love the parts so you're editing something and then you're like, I gotta add this one part in, and it's just like a black room and you're editing and you just have like the camera sitting there and you look at it, it's like, oh, like it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, so that didn't answer
Landon's
your question
probably gonna
at
find all
but...
this footage he didn't even know he had. He's like, Landon, oh my god, what all this footage I didn't know I had. Like I was like, golden, man, golden. Love it.
I feel like other people don't appreciate that as much.
That
as
was appreciated. I was like, got him.
You appreciate a lot of stuff that other people just don't.
Man, I know that.
And I appreciate that. That's great. Okay, so that probably didn't answer your 24 hours question at all, but I don't
She
really
at least
care.
got 2 hours, and you got all my life, so that's worth some, yeah?
Yeah. So,
Next meme.
Yeah. But, like, basically any free time is spent shooting
Myself.
videos. Yeah, that too. But...
Oh, I just, like, drowned myself. Have you ever done that, man? You just take a... You're like, oh, I'm drowning.
No earthly idea what you meant by that, but I'm going to keep
you know
it
that
that way.
sense you get in your nose when you suck in water? It burns and it's like drowning?
Yeah.
Yeah. No?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I just have no idea what you
All right.
are relating this to. What do you...
That just happened to you now? Like randomly?
Did that happen to me just now?
No, like, wait, random. Never mind. It's like it actually kind of happens randomly to you now.
Yeah, that
Next
doesn't happen to me
meme.
randomly.
Classic free walk. No.
What the fuck? Okay. I don't know. All right.
Oh, Kelsey joined the podcast.
Kelsey wanted to join the podcast. No. Well, that's all the time we have for today's podcast. No. Let's see. Levi, hang up. Hang up, you fucker.
See, we're doing a podcast right now.
You're
on the podcast.
He's got Kelsey on FaceTime.
You want to say hi to the podcast?
No. I'm gonna turn your mic all the way down. Okay, there we go. All right, your mic's all the way down. Cool. All right, cool. Okay, so that's all the time we have for today's podcast. Today's Boy, hang up so I can do my outro. You can talk to her afterwards.
Here, you can stay right there. Mute. It's her birthday.
I don't give a fuck.
Do your outro.
Okay, so that's something that I kind of want to touch on real quick, is how annoyed I get whenever you're hanging out with us.
And I have to have Kelsey with me?
Yeah, because I don't exactly mind it too much, other than the fact that a lot of times it's just her sitting there, just doing nothing. And no. A lot of times it's not even her sitting there. A lot of times it's her
doing something else,
having like a blanket against the camera, and like she's just there.
Yeah.
And that just blows my mind, because
it's like wasting battery, kind of. No?
Yeah, it's wasting battery. It's well, you have unlimited data, but like, you know,
we're talking about you.
It just blows my mind, because there's literally no point. I have no idea what she just said, and I don't really care.
We're not being nice, is what she's saying.
We'll call you back in 5 minutes. Start a timer.
Okay.
Did you hang up?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Love you too. If I hang up, she'll get mad, and then she won't talk to me. It's like I need to talk.
Kelsey, if he doesn't call you back in 5 minutes, I will give you $5.
Just mute, okay?
Just hang up. There's no point in being on FaceTime if you're just muted. That's the entire point I was just making. All right, so like, he just sits there on FaceTime, and she'll have her camera covered up and not be saying a word. And it just drives me insane. It just blows my mind, because there's no point in it.
Like, she hung up. She hung up.
She hung up. Yes, this is great. Okay, so you describe it like... how did you describe it that one time? You said it's like just being in the presence of her, and
sounds about right.
That's just, that doesn't make sense to me. If you're just sitting there just in silence and like you're not even able to look at her, like what the fuck's
She looks
the
at
point?
me though.
Yeah, but like that just seems like such a shitty situation. I don't know. It just blows my mind. I just don't understand what the fuck the point is. Like, yeah, that's just something that's kind of annoying.
Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Tweet me at Landon.
hang on, just one thing before. Okay, Kelsey, I know you're listening to this. I know you probably think I have something against you. I really don't. The main reason why I seem so angry about it is just for comedic purposes.
You steely.
Like, I steely?
You steely.
What do I steely?
You steely mealy.
Because she's not down here. But anyways, so yeah, I know you probably think I have something against you. I really don't. It's mainly just for comedic purposes, but you do, you do indeed do some strange things that I don't understand at all in the slightest. All right, so that's all the time we have for the podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications for the podcast channel, and go subscribe to my channel. Go subscribe to Levi's channel, even though he doesn't really do much on there.
Bro, the FM transmitter video's got like 800 views.
More than that, right? Okay, anyways, yeah, go watch all his videos. Go watch all my videos. Well, you'll be there a while if you watch all my videos, but like...
Don't watch his videos. He has crappy videos.
Yeah, you're right, to be honest, yeah. Pretty much. But, you know, that's all the time we have for the podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tweet me at landogebiz420. Tweet him at nothing because he doesn't use Twitter. Like, he has an account, but he never really uses it. He just retweets giveaways that he's never going to win. And I just want to rub that in. You're never going to win any of those giveaways that you... Tweet me at landogebiz420. Make sure to tweet in podcast suggestions and questions. Join the Discord down below. It's my Discord, but I use it for the podcast as well. So, that's about it. Go buy some merch. I guess the hat works quite well with this podcast, considering I have a thanks for tolerating dad hat on the merch. I'm pointing at the wrong one. I'm wearing my regular black hat. My thanks for tolerating one's over there.
It doesn't say
on the
dad
desk.
on it.
What? It doesn't have to say dad.
Thanks for tolerating, dad. It says thanks for tolerating, not doesn't dad.
It's called a dad hat.
No, it's the classics. Made in
Levi,
Vietnam.
that is the brand. Oh, dear Lord.
100% cotton. You forgot that cardboard piece you put in there?
Cardboard piece I put in there?
Not you.
I don't have a card piece.
Not you, them.
Oh, okay. Anyways, but yeah, I have a thanks for tolerating dad hat on the merch store. So I guess that works quite well with the podcast now. So if you want to support podcasts or just my channel in general, go buy some merch. You don't have to buy the hat, but just buy something. You got to buy something. You have to buy something now. I'm gonna force you to buy something. So go buy something on the store. Go copy some of the hottest merch in the game. Okay, bye.